going to do the self-defense technique, spiraling twig. Now, I'm going to teach the base technique of this, but I'm going to throw in a lot of the whys throughout and some other ideas to help you understand how to make the technique better for you. Okay, so the attack on this one is a rear bear hug and my arms are free. Now, the first thing is we step out and we either use our middle knuckles or all of our fingers to the metacarpal of the hand. We usually step out as we do it, but I want you to think of this critically. If you were grabbed in a bear hug and you didn't know what was going to occur, grab tight. My ability to step out isn't always so good. So I can hit them first, and then crash. Then I grab his right hand with two thumbs on top and I keep this arm trapped. Now, here's what I don't want to see. Look at the release of the arm. Okay? What I'm going to do is break his elbow on the way out. So grab tight, Darren, and make my shot. I crash and I grab. And I'm also aware of where his head is. As I step, I break his elbow with my right. I anchor my elbow down, which is a ruling Kenpo. Then I step to a 45-degree angle, and rather than applying the wrist lock on a 90, which still hurts, I'm going to do it on a 45. That gives you extra pressure, okay? If you do spiraling twig and you're on a 90 degree, rather than a zone of sanctuary, I want you to test out your base. So, yeah, okay, it's pretty solid. Keep in that exact same stance, and now let's test it out. And you can see he has no base because of the 45-degree angle I'm on. Okay, so we do it again. So he grabs, and make my shot, tighten this up, no rush, step, break that elbow, put the control on at a 90 degree. Now what I like to do is take that baby finger, and I'll just snap it right off. It's a great way to end. So rather than grabbing, doing your kick and rising back knuckle, look at this baby finger. All right, so watch this again. So we make our shot, I crash, I break the elbow, control, or with both hands on top, I insert my thumb. This goes down, now watch this chicken wing. I have his thumb broken, I have his wrist broken. Now, if I hold this position too long, his brain clicks in and he punches with that left hand, boom. So I put some pressure, either come back with a wrist throw, take him to the ground, I can do an extra step, flip him over, break his arm, or you go to that same position, Darren. After the wrist lock, I grab this, I control this, hit heel palm, spin him around, come back the other direction. I could give him a little neck rest here, and if you turn for the camera, you see that I have a nice elbow break as well on my opponent. If he tries to turn in, I break his arm, and I put my thumb and index finger into the throat. Okay, if I go back to finish the technique, I'm going to show you how I want this finished. So he grabs, I make my shot, both arms are tight. I step and I break the elbow. I control, 45-degree angle. Now don't do this. You probably say it looks normal. Not really. I had one arm against his one arm. So once you go 45, this slides down and grabs. And as I pull him in, then I kick, and then my rising back knuckle connects. So last time, I go strike, another rule, don't move until you have the grab. Tight grab, then step, then break. Now, reach down, I control, pull him in, rise, rising back knuckle, and I'm out. I can sweep the leg if I want, I won't do that. And that's spiraling twig.